been in here before.
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines the obstacle? If you could fly, you wouldn't bother with the climbing path either.
Down, down.
Yeah. Pretty much that's what I'm doing, man. I probably won't be streaming that much longer because my internet gets cut off next Friday. I can't afford it. It's like I gotta switch to something cheaper. Cause right now I'm paying for cable and internet. I don't watch TV. It's $100, but I can get internet for $40. I just don't have any money right now, so. But I will. So.
This is
What's up, man?
the kind of place I expected to find you in silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I...
I think I almost beat this game. I started it a while back. Is that a good or a bad no work? Like, it said don't come in for 4 days, or you just scheduled like that? Really? What's that about? Yeah. One of the artists I make beats for is throwing a concert Tuesday. On a side note, just not getting paid for any of it, but at least I get to get in the club for free and know all the people performing. Go home with some groupies. Hey. You know they're making a Last of Us 2? It's probably gonna be announced at E3. Well, it's been announced, but they're gonna give out more details at E3 and shit. It doesn't matter, man. I'm not gonna be streaming that much longer, to tell you the truth. Like I said, I'm just doing it for fun now. I really don't expect anybody to actually, ooh, shit, to actually watch. But I'll look it up. I'll make you a moderator. But you'll be a moderator or nothing, man. My channel's not really gonna do anything. Yeah, yeah, that shit looks dope. Man, I thought they were just gonna leave it at 3. They were like, we're not selling out. We're not sponges. We're just gonna leave it at 3, and then they made 4. Kind of fucked up. I don't know if I'm supposed to be going up or down or up, I guess. I wonder what it's gonna be about though. I think it looked like it was about when he's a kid. Elizabeth. Yeah, the dude didn't look like him though. It might be though. If it was a much older version of him. Cause like his skin like was painted, but it wasn't like white, like Kratos. Looked like him if he had regular ass people's skin. Yeah. Yeah. But it's still like everybody else has the same experience, man. Like when I play this game, I don't feel attached to this bitch because fucking everybody else has played this game the exact same way I'm playing pretty much. But you're right. You're right. You're very right. I'm just fucking super pessimistic. Yeah. That would definitely. I don't know if people would like that, man. That was part of his appeal was he's just mad at everybody. Like he didn't hesitate to be cutthroat, man. But he was cutthroat. Like he just kills everything. Just for like looking at him wrong. No, I get it. It makes sense. This just be weird because that's never been what he was. Be an adjustment. Because he didn't really, like, he had a backstory, but it wasn't really one you could relate with. Like, it's super fucked up, bro. Like, his family gets murdered, and he becomes a god so he can avenge he kills the god of war and becomes the god of war, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, war is never nice.
If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and
The argument is settled. I'm sorry for you. What?
I'm collecting all these logs. I hope there's an end game like in Tomb Raider where you can just run around finishing it like trophies and side missions. Then I can actually explore the story, but I kind of just want to beat it real quick. Or at least get to the end, like Final Fantasy VII, where you're just like right before the final boss, you can pretty much do whatever you want in the world. Spoiler alert. Not really a spoiler though. I want to go back and play Final Fantasy VII, but I've played it so many times. I'm just doing it for the trophies, man. Like, so like I'll get to it. I played Full Throttle last night, bro. I'm 28. That game came out when I was like 7 or 9. It's still just as fucking hard. It was hard. I had to look at the strategy guide because it's a 20-year-old point and click adventure, man. Like, the puzzles on games were hard back then, like real hard. A lot of like 40% of the time they didn't make sense, bro. Like you had to use a walkthrough. Nowadays you can get through a whole game without a walkthrough. That's like mandatory when they develop a game that people can beat it. But back then there were no like imposed rules, man. Like you would literally be stumped in a game and just never be able to finish it because you didn't know what the fuck to do. Like the puzzle logic didn't even make sense. Yeah. Yeah, man. School and work sucks. You go to high school though, bro. I mean, it sucks in itself, but yeah. Well, then you would like a lot of like the old PC games, man. Sam and Max is one of my favorites. Full Throttle was cool, but it was too hard. I couldn't beat it. Tomb Raider, man, had a lot of puzzles. Resident Evil had a lot of puzzles. Like difficult puzzles that like you had to figure out. And when you did, like it was worth it. But shit, this bitch comes so close to dying. Like the new Tomb Raider, there's puzzles, but they make sure they guide you on the way to figure them out. Back then, they didn't have tutorials and shit. Like they just didn't do that, man. You got thrown into a game and like you fucking figure it out, or you don't. Oh shit! Oh shit! No! Man, I really gotta stop moving through games so fast. Like, no, not like that because of that, but because like I beat Outlast 2 so fucking fast. Like, I went back and watched like there's not a whole lot of videos out on the story yet. You know, people will go back through them. You're able to show all the games you got. Nah, not like this. I came with the TV, the card. I took back my Crapture card though, cause I don't plan on doing any like real streaming. Just like this is fine. I need the money for other stuff, but yeah, when you broadcast through PlayStation, you can't show your home screen. Look at that! Nobody would have fucking seen that. Yeah, I gotta slow down on these games. I'm gonna do, like, when I get done with this mission, I'm gonna start doing side missions and shit, man. Like, try to, like, figure out what's going on with this bitch, bro, and how she, like, got here. Well, I mean, I guess that is what the main missions are, but, like, there's a lot of shit, bro, you have to go find to make her stronger and shit, and I don't want to get all that shit after I finish the fucking game. Fuck. Yeah, at least nowadays they have checkpoints, man. Back in the day, they just had save spots, save slots, so each time I died here, I would have had to go run through this whole place again if there wasn't a save spot. When I schedule streams to just play for fun and also earn a bit of money, I may be able to help you a bit. Yeah, you have to have like 1,000 subscribers before you can either like do like sponsored like shit or like ads. I figure like as soon as if it does get more popular, then I'll put money into it. You think so? They do kind of take away, but they also keep you from getting frustrated and freaking out, bro. Cause like seriously, like some people freak out and will like break controllers and shit on their TVs. Like seriously, that shit happens way more than you would think. Okay, can't go in there. I need to get up there. Yeah, this looks safe. I wonder how much people like Markiplier and them make. See, like these guys are like that seasoned at streaming. Like I watched his like Outlast just for like a few minutes. Let's Play Outlast. He's still working it. He hasn't even finished it, but he does it on purpose. He just does like 30 minutes or an hour at a time, and he stops for like a day. Does a different video during that day. Then the next day he picks up. He hasn't even beat Outlast 2, and like he's way better than me. Like I don't know. That's just it's weird, man. Or like I wonder how much money. Like there's videos that say he makes, breaks down what he makes, but I don't believe he really makes that much. Like they try to say he makes like 2 million a year. He's not a millionaire because he freaking streams on YouTube, bro. He probably makes like like he might have a 6-figure income, like it's over over a million, but I don't. That's still a lot, man. He only has like 500 to a million views per video, man. Like subscribers aren't gonna be anywhere near that.
Please, stop trying to access the system, okay?
Nobody's gonna pay you $1 for a subscriber, though. It's not gonna. Nah.
Stop trying to access the system. What I'm trying to say is,
Like Drake, people think Drake makes a lot of money. He probably does on sponsorships, but he's just barely breaking it into the millionaire game, bro. Like music doesn't make that much money, man, unless you're out there performing. And even if it does, you're not gonna be living. You could live in Beverly Hills, but you're not Jay-Z, bro. You're not gonna be traveling around the world. Jay-Z owns, like in America, in the United States, Jay-Z has money from so much more than music. Same with Kanye West. Like their music doesn't generate revenue for them. They either sell drugs or like Kanye has shoes, man. Jay-Z has Rockefeller Records.
I did it 3 years ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy. Sacrifice. It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture. I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Venting atmosphere.
I'm excited about The Last of Us 2. Like this type of game, this is just a filler, man. Like in between time. It's a really good game, but I'm not really like she's too much of a Tomb Raider wannabe to me. Even if she doesn't look like her, sound like her, act like her, it reminds me of Tomb Raider, the new one, which is like really where it came from.
So this is why we trapped in the night of ignorance for an innocent future, blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the sun, really. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the alphas themselves.
No. Livehd. When the hatch house sealed them, I scattered their ashes in the wind. I took them out along the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, Simmons.
Man, Zorak. School starts for me in a couple weeks. Excited. I'm a software engineer, programmer, whatever. It's not the same thing, but it might as well be. At this juncture in my life, it is the same thing. You're right though. I am when I make a game like all the way, because right now it's just bits and pieces of code that I have like scattered on the Unreal Engine, using Unreal Engine, and some of them it's not using an engine. It's just straight up code. I'm gonna play them. I'm gonna stream those, like, but really well. I'm not even gonna stream them. I'm gonna record them and upload videos though for people to see. But I'm gonna wait probably till fall when I have projects that are like based around like this kind of stuff. Not building games but software, and this counts as a application. In fact, it's a huge part of software engineering is video games because it's one of the only fields that you can still research in that there's not that augmented reality, but that there's no rules. But yeah, so I'll be posting videos from projects I do and shit, but I'm gonna aim towards games. A lot of people in my major do that anyway, because they usually start computer science because they like video games and want to make them. That's not why I did it, but I don't know, like great minds, I guess, think alike, man. I like video games too. Like when you develop software for a game or the code, there's no rules and limits like there are on apps and like desktop programs and shit and regular programs where like things have just always been done in a certain way, at least for the past 70 years, I think is how old coding is now. But games, it's a whole new territory, really.
The mastermind doesn't override gravity.
Fuck, code is obviously older than games because games are code, but turned 70 last week, I think I saw it. I'm on a message from Code Academy. Since 1964. Maybe a little bit before that. Yeah, I'm a nerd deep down. What are you doing? Hey, don't fall again. Please don't die for no fucking reason. Unreal's good. Yeah, they just made it free like 2 years ago. That's funny. Yeah, hey, as long as you have dreams, man, it doesn't really matter what they are. As long as you have some kind of ambition, you could be a take over the world, bro. At least you're like, you know what I mean? Like, not just living, you're actually trying to live. There's a difference between just living and really living. Ooh, no, ooh, that's a steep fall. So what was in here? Nothing? I don't believe that. No, nothing. Game designers really like drawing these stalagmites a lot, man. Got a challenge for you. Would you like to take part in it? Yeah, as long as I don't have to do a lot. I'm super fucking lazy as a lady. Yeah, what do you want me to do, man? I don't think I've ever done any kind of challenge. Like, at least YouTube challenge. Jesus. Like, I've already been here, I think. Is this floating in midair? Don't swear for. Yeah, I'll try. This is gonna be really hard, man. It's just like built in as part of my operating system, man. Yeah, cuss like a sailor. I think it's more like a, what's that word? Like a security mechanism. Like some people, like, you know, have security blankets that have fucking security cusses. Yeah, we'll see. It's probably not that bad. I'm gonna try to not cuss, but I mean, like, if you've ever been swimming in like the sea, then you know there's a whole lot of salt water, and you probably tasted salt water before, which is disgusting. Yeah, but yeah, man, I just avoided it twice there. You didn't even know. I was thinking in my head. I almost said the F word like twice there. Yeah, right on, man. Yeah, did I say it? Dang. All right, all right. Let's see if I can get like how far I can get without saying any cuss words. Damn doesn't count, and ass doesn't count. Or does it count? Should it count? I don't think it should count. Yeah, it should count probably. Damn doesn't feel like it should count. All right, I'm not gonna say no more. Ah! No, you're right though, man. I actually messed up a relationship I had with a girl because like not, it wasn't like us dating, but like we just don't hang out anymore because I called her a B word. Didn't even know it, like, to her boyfriend. That's what I was saying. It wasn't a relationship. It was like relationship. It was more like I was trying to take a trip to Denver. I had a couple buddies I could stay with, and one of them was like, "Let me ask my girl." And she said I can't stay with them because I called her a B word at one point. I don't even remember when, but I know he's telling the truth because that sounds like what I would do. All right, bet. I don't really say those anyway. Say damn sometimes, but I'm try to avoid that too. Man, I gotta go this whole way again. Mm. So what's it like in BC, man? British Columbia. Yeah. You're right though. I really do. It got me in trouble at work a lot too, because I'm a sushi chef, so like you can't be doing that in front of customers. And so like, yeah. Is it warm? Like how long is it warm? Like you guys have 6 months of summer and 6 months of winter like we do? Like cold winter and hot summer? Because I mean like geographically you're only like 40 degrees north in latitude than we are. But longitude is the one that goes up and down. No, yeah, so it'd be latitude, yeah. Better than some places. Like some places around BC. Like, yeah, yeah, definitely. There's places worse than anywhere in America, in the U.S. That's it? Well, I mean, yeah, and then the fall, but I don't even really consider fall and spring. Like, yeah, I was born in the fall, so like I should, but like, really for anybody, but to me, it's just 6 months of warm and 6 months of cold weather. So I just refer to them as the summer and winter. I know it's 4 seasons or whatever, but two of them aren't really seasons. They're like transitions into a real season. Like summer in America is, ooh, it's so fun, man. It's women everywhere, and all dressed half naked, and they're loose. Don't really care about anything. School's out. Everybody's outside. Wintertime, everything shuts down. Like a store that's closed for the night, it just turns off. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything, man. Maybe I did. Yeah. Maybe here in a minute, man. I'm gonna see if I can make it without it. In the meantime, I'm gonna figure out which way to go. Salt water. Where did you get that idea from? Salt water. Is it this way? Can I just make it this way? Yeah, I'm gonna make it this way. That sounds pretty violent. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, if somebody hit me every time I was cussed, I would definitely not do it.
You're here.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man.
How would you know if it was coming to an end? For before I go,
What, he's gonna leave? Oh, it's him in person.
tell us the rest of the story. Some time ago, involved all process. But I never told you the full extent of it. The truth is, I was a little bit. I found my memories buried or ignorant, trapped in that shattered time. I served. It promised me nothing.
Exchange.
I helped create an eclipse. Helped build a coke. Into what it's running.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on your goodness.
Conversion systems.
I like that ASCII art.
Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based
Are those? Is that even English? Like letters? No, symbols.
The robots they've resurrected. They're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can
That's creepy. That one's creepy, man.
unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from the
I want to make a horror game using stick figure stuff like that.
In my case, the device was
Just black and white, no color.
There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
Should be no sound too.
I followed the signal to its source.
Yeah. Oh, what? So you gonna start cussing up a storm now? Yeah, practice what you preach, little buddy. Like stuff, I sometimes jump because of them. Yeah.
So if I was Toby, another machine.
I didn't know what to think. I sensed tremendous a graveyard closing. This was the threat. This was not one day. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location. So meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient tech that bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders wanted it. They didn't care. I was learning so much.
Physics, calculus.
Calculus.
I do have an idea. I have a very good idea. I missed the whole part where they explained what happened to all the information from the people before, though.
Shadow Carja? How did they become involved?
The Carja Civil War was a happy coincidence.
An opportunity?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back home in Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades with the buried shadow of Xerxes. It was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahamas to meet with Hades. Eos was there as well. So the eclipse was born. Anything.
Yeah, I really did.
Hades didn't care about mercy,
You're silly, man.
and neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes.
Can't, man. I'm attention deficit. Man, I haven't took my medication in like a month.
A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I employed.
The ability.
Yes, I may have been foolish enough to save Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to.
What made you turn on Hades?
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the eclipse raise an ancient war robot. And my technology.
What?
Indeed. When I completed work on the focus network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. Next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order.
Dang.
But a fugitive in this
So when did I come into the...
when Olin stumbled on me. System threat detected. That got me a kill order against a savage Laura girl. But then I saw that this Laura girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helios moved closer.
Yeah, it's lit.
I
Super
thought
lit.
I did.
She got one too.
Then I detected more focus. Inside
That's what he's talking about. That's what the focus is.
The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature, your usefulness. Through you, I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silent.
Aloy, this wasn't a...
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out,
Hers doesn't glow.
it's up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close
Why
enough
is he
to the
quitting?
skull to stab it in.
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence. Where will you go?
Elsewhere,
I kind of want one. Now that we're talking about it.
there's so much more to discover. Who knows?
And all this?
I'll leave it to you. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
They got a weird relationship.
I traveled far to find him. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Silence. And you are. I don't think you'd have called out.
Lance is dope. Oh, does she get to keep it now? Yes. Woo. That's cool. I'm not high enough level to do this really, but I'm gonna try anyway.
I have to tell Avad that the eclipse
Oh, he's a long way from here though.
strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire.
I can't just teleport out this mug. Yeah. Yeah, right on. What if I transported all the way out there and realized I left like one little thing that I needed back there? 'Cause it was hard getting to that mine or whatever it was. There's so much I haven't done in this game that you need to do or don't need to, but side quests and stuff. I'm waiting. I'm delaying the inevitable return of my PSVR. I don't want to return it yet, but I have to by today or tomorrow. Have fun, man. Sandwiches are good. Make me one too. I like mayonnaise and ham and cheese. Fucking love mayonnaise.
Is it over?
Is no place safe?
Yeah, I would do both, man. That sounds really good. I don't know. Peanut butter and jelly, man. I don't think I ever had Nutella. If it's chocolatey, nah, I wouldn't do it. Really not big on chocolate. Have you ever seen the bathroom pranks on with Nutella on YouTube? Those are hilarious. I don't remember all the stuff in here for the taking before. I almost broke up with a girl once because she freaking, I was making peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So I made her one too. And, when I brought it to her, I don't really spread it. Usually I squeeze it with my hand when it's in the sandwich because I'm lazy. She got mad because she bit into it as a big old glob of jelly all and consolidated it in one pocket. It wasn't like spread. She's like, you couldn't have spread it better. Like I was already bad about some other stuff, so I was like, yeah, I could also find a new girlfriend. Yeah. When you're fighting with somebody, a girl, it's easy to find reasons to fight about. Easy for them too. Yeah, you, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, look. What brings you to...
Ahead. This commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target of Odd. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, if we're to fight together on the brink of life and death...
Then you have it. As long as you don't.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Now,
It will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our
I don't
enemies.
think I've ever had that.
Everything.
But it sounds
I
good.
don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Have you spoken to Blameless?
Not yet.
He wishes to speak to you.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses of Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came from Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the...
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do else... Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep.
I think that was the game's subtle way of telling me, hey, the game's coming to an end, so if you need to do stuff, do it now. I'm just gonna end it. I'll play through again for 100%. No, I won't. I'm just saying that. I'm gonna end it, but I probably won't ever play it again if I beat it. Which is a shame, because it should. Rest before the final battle. Review preparations at the ridge. Spire.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an Outlander, no? An advent. Speaking of other blossom, if you bring... Ah,
I have metal flowers. I don't have 10 of them though. I'm gonna save because
I am always happy to trade with you.
this might be the last time I get to save before the. Yeah, I know, right? This is actually from Redbox, and I forgot to take it back, so I paid like $70 for it without a case. to sell that freaking outfit, but oh well. I don't use this.
Able-bodied adventurers. Hi there, outlet. Oh, good.
Okay,
So I paid up.
so now you're hiring someone. If I did look...
You won't need to. You look like if it's true payment on return.
Rowan's apartment feels empty. She didn't sleep, didn't leave anything unfinished.
Yeah, you did, but we're gonna end this, so let's find a save point.
The attack came without warning.
Yeah. That's funny. She's probably mad because she looked better than her. That's good nobody snitched, man. Or told on you. That's not really snitching. That's not what snitching is. Snitching is when you have a hand in something and then you tell on the other people that had a hand in it. That's snitching. If you don't got nothing to do with it and you tell on something, you're just doing whatever if you're telling on somebody and you think it's right. Like if somebody gets murdered, your neighbor gets murdered, and you tell the police, hey, you're just doing your duty as a neighbor. But if you help with that murder, then you're snitching. Like, straight up. People don't realize that. I haven't had to rest at all for this game. So. Yeah, it said no way back. Definitely. It reminded me this is the end of the game. So. Oh, yeah. It's not always that easy, though, man. People run. Or sometimes they got a lot more friends than you do. Bigger, stronger ones. Or they have guns. We have a lot of guns in the U.S., bro. In high schools, middle schools, on the street.
Silence? Are you there?
We love guns here, man. Obama was talking about taking away handguns, and that wasn't going. Like, no. He almost got impeached for that kind of talk, man.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad. The Temple of the Sun. Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates.
But it's all in the smoke.
Is it?
Dang. It's a Deathbringer. Took down like 3 of them now.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do what she says!
My God, do what she says.
All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back? Helis!
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in the sun ring then.
The shadow will reach you wherever you go.
Ugh. Ugh.
The end is inevitable.
Ugh. Ugh. Keep him away.
Accept it. Accept your weakness.
Ugh. Can't let him in close.
Ooh.
Only endless night awaits you.
Ooh.
Meridian must run red.
Dang, this AI is smart. Or AI.
Ugh. He's too dangerous and close. He's quick. Blocked again. If the Deathbringers keep firing...
Ooh. What an awkward way to die. Yeah, I'm working on it.
You have vexed me long enough.
Did I?
Fought me in a sun ring then.
Why do you fight?
Oh.
Ugh. Ugh.
No bullets.
Damn him. Blocked again. Ah! If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go. He's quick. Damn him. Blocked again. Damn him. He's quick. Can't let him in close. It's giving way!
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
I am chosen. You came from nothing.
Ah! Freaking fire. Ah, how did he catch up that fast? Oh, for real? I don't know who that is. What part are you? Oh, in Gold Saucer?
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Alright, cool. It didn't make me start all the way at the beginning.
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
Still get
You
him a
will
good amount
die
of health.
on nothing. A savage cannot understand destiny.
Dang, he's fast.
Your fate was set.
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
Kill him.
None of this was meant to
No!
be. You made it happen. Followed your orders, butchered so many, and for what? To die on
Kill
your
him.
knees, used like a pawn by a power you don't even understand.
You pity me?
Turn your face to the sun.
Nah. Ah, yeah. thing. She's like, nah, no, you're not living. I guess that's one thing I do like about this game. That happened in another part just recently on a side mission. There's no happy ending. Like, maybe there will be for overall, but like for these bad guys, they die. Like it's, she has no conscience. What? They wait till the end of the game to let me do something like that? Are you talking about Yuffie? Oh, are you talking about Yuffie, man? In the woods? You're supposed to get her on your team. Like, you have to talk to her. You have to say the certain right things when she asks you out in that field, or she'll steal all your materia, all your money, and run away. It starts the whole side quest. She's cool. You want to get her. Like, she's one of the 9 characters. There's 2 secret characters, her and Vincent. You should use a strategy guide how to get them, because they're like 2, like, I don't know. Yuffie's one of my favorite. Vincent was originally, but his limit breaks bother me. But yeah, man, Yuffie the ninja, she's good at it. She's balanced like Red 13. They have kind of like, they can both do magic and strong physical attacks. You ran into her in the woods, man. Like, she won't join your team unless like you say something to her, or she won't even join it right away, but you have to say the right things, and then I think she does, but then you got to go to Wutai, which is an island out in like the corner of the map, and do her whole side quest or whatever, which is kind of cool because it's not following the main storyline. But if you play like Crisis Core, like it starts out in Wutai, in her hometown or whatever. It's cool. Like, she's like the Asian part of the game or whatever. Whoa, did not know I could do that. That whole time I was just running up and down. Yeah, bro. Yuffie, man. It's right after Gold Saucer, really. When you can get her before that, though, but you have to, so you have to go walk around, or go drive around in that car buggy, or walk around, any wooded areas, like on the world map, Cosmo Canyon, how, in Gaganga, or whatever it's called, I think that's the name of that little broke down town in those woods. I usually run around through that area. Wherever there's woods on the world map, you run in those woods till it starts a fight. It'll just be her by herself. You just have to beat her, and then there will be like a scene, a conversation, or a cut scene after that. After you beat her, and she'll be standing in the field. You gotta talk to her and say like just the right things. I don't even remember, but you gotta act like you don't care. It's actually kind of realistic, like real life type of good stuff. Vincent, you have to go to back to Nibelheim. You know where the whole thing with Sephiroth and Cloud happened at, is Cloud's hometown. You have to go back down to that basement. Once after Gold Saucer, you have to go back down to that basement and get in the open this door. There's a door in the cave in the basement down there that he's in, and he's in a coffin. He's like a vampire asleep. You gotta go in there and open it up, and there's like 2 decisions you have to make to get him to join your team, but you can just repeat them if you don't do them right. Like, it's just, you have to tell him like what's going on and who you are, and then he'll join your team. Once you tell him Sephiroth or whatever, who Sephiroth is. He's real easy to get.
Where do you need
I think he's a balanced character too, but not like Yuffie and Red. They're like pretty much the best overall characters besides Clouds. Yeah, Vincent's cool, man. He's the guy with he shoots guns. It's his weapon. And Yuffie has this cool which place? You also gotta open a safe. Are you in the mansion? You have to go to the mansion in Nibelheim, and then you have to go open a safe without getting into a fight, and beat a boss. And then it'll give you the key. It'll give you some kind of materia. or some kind of summon materia, and in the safe is in the safe, and also a key to open the room Vincent's in. Are you in the mansion, or if you're, yeah, or are you getting Yuffie? Be prepared for a boss fight. It's a weird boss fight. The way it works is, or once you pop open the chest, then you gotta fight a boss. I think the combination for the safe is right in the room behind it. Pretty sure. When you go in the mansion, there's a room directly to the left. You go in there, and that's where the combination's at, I believe. And then you come out of there, go up the stairs that split off. Yeah. Okay. So. Go out into that basement. Be careful. There's some crazy enemies there. Like one of them's will like kill you if you're not like at least level like 40 by then. Where it's like purplish and pink in that cave, and there's a door. Before you get into the lab that's downstairs, there's a door right before that, but it's locked. I don't think you can just get in there. You have to get the key out of a safe on the second floor of the mansion. So like go back up those spiral staircases and then go to the other side. You know how you go up the stairs and go right to get to that little that spiral staircase? You would go up the stairs and go to the left instead. And there's a safe all the way at the top of the map, and when you get in one of those rooms. But it'll ask you, it'll prompt you to put in the numbers. I don't know where you get the numbers, I don't remember, but it's somewhere in that mansion. If it doesn't tell you what the numbers are, then you have to go to the front door of the mansion. There, like I said, there's a room as soon as you enter the mansion that's on the left, and I think it's somewhere in there. Or you can just Google it. The numbers aren't randomly generated. It's the same number it's the same combination every time you play the game. So you can just Google it real quick. Say Vincent safe codes or whatever. FF7 safe code. But it's timed too, so you gotta do it on time. That's the hardest part, is getting it on time, and then once you get it, it starts it triggers a boss fight. Yeah, and it's a pretty decent boss, bro. He's definitely not weak. He's got two sides. One is magic and one is physical. The red side of him is physical. The blue side is magic. And so they're affected by the opposite of what they are. So if you cast magic on the magic side of him, it's not going to do that much damage to the magic side as it would if you just physically attack the magic side. Vice versa with the physical side, you want to cast magic on him because you're going to have to kill both sides of him. He's got like two faces, one with magic and melee. So you need a balanced character like Yuffie or Red 15. I know that game inside out, bro. I love it. It's my favorite game of all time. Yeah, you need to get Yuffie, bro. Yuffie is definitely gonna... Yo, what happened? Did I just quit? I think I just accidentally hit the start and X button at the same time. Start, quit, X at the same time somehow. That is like a 1 in like 1,000 chance. Ooh, no, is it gonna start me all the way back? Fight that dude again? Oh, not. Yeah, but in that safe, it'll have a key, the key that you go back down there and open that door with, and Vincent will be laying in a coffin in there. It'll just be a coffin in the middle of the room. You open it up, and it'll pop out. It's like 2 questions. If you don't say the right things, he'll go back in there. Yeah, it's gonna be big. That's why they're making it episodic, man. It's too much. The game would be like 200 gigabytes. Plus, I think they would see if it's so much work for them to remake that. So much. Guess I'm gonna go on the frontline defense. I have no weapons. I should have stocked up on stuff to fight back with. Now it shoots at me. Man, this one's going down easy. This is easier than most of the machines I gotta face.
Here they come.
Where's those weak spots at? I don't even know. Ooh, 2 hits and I was dead. Yeah, I'll tell you how to get Knights of the Round summon material too. It's the strongest materia / summon in the game. It's the strongest move in the game. It's crazy. It's so dope, man. It's so dope. That's probably like one of my favorite parts of the game. It's like the super long summon that does like 10,000, 20,000 damage every rip. More than that, it'll do like 30 or 40. It's ridiculous. It's so dope. I don't know who thought of making that, but yeah, you're my hero.
Incoming!
Counter material. So if you equip it to somebody and they get attacked or hit with some kind of magic, it'll counter. It'll do that. It'll do that exact thing, not to the person who did it. But it doesn't always work. It's like the cover material, and unless you max it out, then it always works. Like if you level it up, but at first it won't do it that often. But it's helpful. Like if a character gets attacked, they'll attack real quick. They'll attack the attacker real quick, and then the battle will continue. Kind of cool. Dang, there's a lot of these guys. Why am I down here by myself? Are there really no other guys that can help me? Drop the counter rusty rocket. Someplace with rusty rocket. What does it do if I max my chocobo lure? Nothing. It just makes it more happen, or it makes you run into them more often. You're pretty much guaranteed to run into one when it's equipped if you're in the chocobo tracks. Really, they could have done without even making material for that in the game. That's one of the, like, probably the second most useless material there is. That, cover, and enemy skill.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Enemy skill can actually be really useful but you had to go search out each enemy that has the enemy skill you can learn. But if you did, like, there's some on there that are really, like, There's really only one attack that's really good. You have to go back to Midgar or around Midgar with your enemy skill materia and let them hit you with match rockets or something it's called. The little bike things, and it's really good for the amount of MP. It doesn't use any MP and it hits really well, like really strong.
They know I'm here now.
Why are they coming for me? There's other guys too. Jeez. Oh, I forgot about this thing. Ooh, don't let me die now. Don't let me die now. There's another destroyer on the way. These things suck. This thing is really effective against these bellow bats.
Gotta switch weapons.
It's firing on your platform!
I'm not gonna make it. There's no way I can't beat these guys. Is the cat even good? Like Kate says? I wouldn't play with him. No, like I wouldn't play with him. He's alright. Do you mean like good as a play as in like a good part of the team when you fight? Depends on your style, cause really, not really. Like I said, Yuffie and Red are pretty much the best characters that you'll want to always have with you, unless you have a certain strategy you're going for. They're the most rounded. Them or Sid. Sid is really well rounded. Vincent is too. But Vincent's limit breaks are super annoying because you can't control them.
It's off.
Mm. Yeah, Sid Highwind. Oh, you haven't gotten him yet. You will soon. When you go to Rocket Town, it should actually be your next stop. Once you get done with Gold Saucer and Cosmo Canyon. Cosmo Canyon, you go through Nibelheim and get to you'll go through like some mountains or something, I think, after Nibelheim. And the other side of it is Rocket Town. Where fucking Sid lives at. You're making me want to play it.
Healing supply.
Yeah, it definitely would. They tried to say he was the secret one for a while because you get in that mansion you're at. If you go in the lab and you look at after Gold Saucer, you go look at in the prison. If you look at the incubator things, examine them. It'll show you a flashback of Zach and Cloud in the back of a pickup truck. Dang, they're bringing every freaking machine that fought in this game. Green Dragon. Oh yeah. Yeah, you haven't fought the actual dragon yet, man. It's hard. I died so many times. There's the actual dragon boss that's like blue, I think. You fight him in the ancient forest or the ancient city, I think. Whatever it is, right before like you get into disc 3. I don't think you got that far if you haven't got saved yet, though. I think he's coming for me. No, I'm not ready to die. Yeah, or Magic can get him too. That's why you want to have a balanced team. Vincent can shoot him too, because that's what Vincent does. He shoots. But he didn't have a fucking gun grafted to his arm. Dang, I did it. You probably got her loaded up with too much HP. She's not a balanced character, so too much materia. Don't give her any magic materia. Only supporting materia, like the purple, the yellow, or the purple or yellow. If you give her summoning materia, red materia, or green materia, magic materia, it'll take her health down. Her and Barrett have to have high health because they're really only good as tanks. But if you put like cover on one of them, it's been maxed up a little bit, leveled up a little bit, it'll help. Like protect against like somebody who's weaker that does magic, like Eris, whatever her name is. Or I think Kate Sith is a magic person too. I don't even think he does. He's meant for physical damage. So he's got a fucking megaphone. Yeah, I cussed. I don't care. I cussed. That's what I do.
No. The line mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
I just took down a gang of these dudes, man. So many. Ridiculous. Ain't no city's on fire. Hold on, let me search this crate, then I'll save you.
You're not walking away. Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face their true sun, shadow demons. For the Sun King.
Pretty much. How's the water on fire? This is oil in it. I doubt it. Alright.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
What is that thing? Dang.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses. The there. Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. I knew this wouldn't be easy. Soon I will look back.
Welcome back.
They're alive.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that.
We thought you'd fallen at the bridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
My fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We're about to go over the top anyway, right?
Right.
The metal devil must fall.
I should stock up. Last chance.
No hell. Alright, I guess I'm going in with a bow and arrow to fight the final boss. That makes a lot of sense.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
Yeah. You didn't look it up, you just went and found it? Yeah. Good for you, man. I admire that.
Is that...
Fire incoming! Get to safety! Ugh!
Jesus.
It's brought more of the corrupted, Aloy.
All of you, focus on the new machines!
Yeah. I know they're all on the first and second floor.
More of them
In
on the
that
way.
mansion.
Don't let them overrun us! With the time I've got left, I can do this.
That one was the last.
We've got time. Okay. Still got time.
I know, right? At least I get through them now. By the skin of my teeth, man. I didn't have any weak spots right now. You realize I'm taking down mechanical monsters with a freaking bow and arrow, man? This whole game. I had a bow and arrow. It's like bringing a toothpick to a knife fight.
Time enough to beat the machines back.
Watch it, Aloy. More machines.
No! What is that? What is he doing? Ah, I hate these ones.
Time enough to beat the machines back.
Ah.
Execute.
The demons turned on you, Aloy.
I can't back down now.
We've cleaned them out.
No! Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know. Yep, so you're gonna have to fight a boss once you put that code in, so I'll get ready for it. Because he's one of the harder bosses in the game. Not really, actually. There's a lot of hard bosses, but he's not easy.
Coming, knock him back.
Don't let them overrun us.
Man, I had his health down more than that.
intensify aggression.
Aloy, they're going for you.
Help me bring it down!
Support Aloy.
I hit off all the compartments. What do they want me to do?
Fire on her attacker.
I'm so dead.
We got them!
By her well, they are struck down.
What's that timer? Is that how long I have before he sends more brings reinforcements?
We're running out of time.
Ah! Shit! It's doing nothing. The amount of thought you have to put into fighting these machines is crazy. I know he has a weakness too, I just don't know what it is. Fire and...
Execute.
Aloy
more than you to stop me. That's it. My way's clear.
The Deathbringer falls. The battle is ours.
I don't know how this is up. Stab it in the eyeball. This happens so much on games. They just get like transported to some other plane. Yes, Odin is a dope summon, bro. I mean, it's not that dope, but it's cooler than most of them. Like I said, though, Knights of the Round Table, that is hands down the best material you're gonna find in the game. But you have to, you should actually do that now, bro. You're at the point in the game where you can do that. What you have to do is, you have to breed a black chocobo and then win in the race with it. The gold saucer, and you'll get. I'm pretty sure that's how you get it. Yeah, you have to have a black chocobo to get it, which that means you got to breed. No, you have to have a gold chocobo. You breed until you have two black chocobos, and then you breed those, or a black chocobo with a regular chocobo. You breed a black chocobo, and it gives you a gold one, which is like the best one for the races. You'll always win, but then you win enough, and you get Knights of the Round Table material. Did you already do the snowboarding? There's a material you can only get right before that when you're up in those mountains. I don't think you did, but make sure you get it. It's Leviathan, which is a really good one too. But it hits for MP. It's like a summon that attacks MP. It's weird, kind of like Barrett's Mind Blow, but it's a summon. Like that's the kind of damage it does. Much more, but. Yeah. Yeah, because you have to do the mini game snowboarding first before you do it at Gold Saucer. You haven't got to that part of the game yet. It's a long game, bro. You're probably halfway through now. Once you get on the second disc, that's when or the third disc, that's when everything's available that side quests and stuff. Final limit breaks. There's a lot of stuff to get in the game. A lot. When did you get Ramu? I think that's what it's called, Ramu material. It's the lightning material. You can only get it when you do chocobo races. When you first do the chocobo racing, to get out of prison. It's in the jockey room. I think you already did it.
Yeah, so,
It was there. It wasn't hidden though. You probably got it.
it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV, so the grass caught fire. And so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did you
Query. What?
She said I had to care.
That's not how computers act. They don't care.
Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother. are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious and willful, unstoppable even.
What?
But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit.
Oh, that's so nice. So that means all the machines are dead now, right?
Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
That's it. Game's over. Why does she leave her freaking stick in there? Freaking silent.
Hello, old friend.
What?
Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example.
Just open it up.
Sitting before you.
Kick it open.
Has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Huh. Dang. See, I thought that was gonna come to life at some point. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird in that game. O is confirm and X is cancel. It's like the only game ever that did that. Really? I didn't know that. Vincent Valentine. Valentine, whatever, I don't know. He looks cool. He just, I don't really like him that much. He used to be my favorite character. Huh, I didn't know that. Nah, I'd leave his name the same. I'm about to play some Final Fantasy 7. I'll still be on here, but I'm not gonna be on video. I'm gonna stop this broadcast and start Final Fantasy. Then I'm broadcast or start broadcast again.